one. Oh, and here we are.
Excuse me.
T-
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to John Talks to Liam.
Hi.
Uh, yeah, John's here
Sorry, I
too.
really jumped the gun on that.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. I don't care.
Keep going. Please keep going.
Today, today we've got a special episode. We have a special guest. Actually, it's technically our first female guest on the show. It is Katrina, my little sister.
Insert applause sound effect here.
It's gonna be like the terrible sitcom whenever like the guest star that's like a famous person comes in and everyone starts cheering. That's what's going on.
Oh,
Do you have a
cute.
preferred musical sting you'd like to walk into, like for like the Friends theme or something?
Yeah, we can only play like
Oh
15
yes,
seconds.
no, the Friends theme song is perfect. That's my favorite sitcom, actually.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Of all the ones I could have guessed, there we go.
Yeah.
Y'all got something in common. But yeah,
Yay.
welcoming my sister Katrina. For those who well, you guys should
Hi.
know, because in the last episode I talked about her.
Oh shit.
You did? What did you
You
say?
can't say that. It's the
All good things?
I told you
sorry.
you can't curse in the
Guys.
first 10 minutes. You're grown for one day.
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah, right. Shut up.
Yeah, so me and Katrina, we go way back. I've kind of known her for her whole life. It's kind of crazy.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
being related will do that. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yep.
Katrina, my younger sister, we're 5 years apart. So that makes her Gen Z. I guess I'm also Gen Z, but I'm like in the middle between Gen Z and millennial. So like I have traits of
Am
both.
I?
But you're like peak Gen Z. What year were you born? 2004?
Yeah.
5? 4?
4. What year I was born in?
Because anything
Hold on.
after 1998 is irrelevant to me.
Just all the information.
Wow.
Yeah, 9/11
How
didn't
old,
happen.
where you live. A social security number is going to be next.
Yeah, oh, your
No,
mother's maiden name. Actually, I can't put that out
No,
because
I
that's my
guess I am
information
Gen
too.
Z.
Name of your pet. I don't know. What all we want to ask you?
Have you had any pets, Trina?
No, because remember when I was 6, I had a pet goldfish who died the next day.
It wasn't
Ooh.
you did have a goldfish, but you also had a couple beta fish too. I remember that.
Wait, I did?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got the beta fish after the goldfish, and that one it
I
survived for
don't
quite some
remember
time.
that.
Yeah,
I
see,
don't
that's what I'm
remember
here
that. I
for.
just
I'm gonna remember
the
things for you.
goldfish. Yeah,
Well,
you
the
know my
goldfish
memory
might have been
sucks.
traumatizing enough that the beta fish were just wiped out from the memory entirely.
That's fair. That's fair.
Probably, yeah. I remember I was 6, I had the goldfish, I named him Jake, and then he died the next day. I'm like, what?
I remember Jake. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's right. So then I think maybe they got
Yeah.
you the beta fish as a replacement for the goldfish,
For
but
some reason, I
that's probably trauma right there.
Was there an autopsy done? How did it die? What happened?
I don't know.
I
Did
don't
we bury it? Did we
remember.
flush it down the
No,
toilet?
we flushed it down the toilet.
Well,
Dang, not
okay,
even
I
a
assume that
proper
was
burial?
post mortem. How did it die? Before it died, what happened to it?
I don't know, but my sister
No.
was 6, so probably it was malnourished or something.
In a day? Oh, maybe. I don't know what they're.
Oh, either that or she overfed it.
Oh,
I
that's
I don't
probably
possible.
think they can
overfed
die from
it.
overfeeding, can you?
I think
I
so.
think it can.
Probably.
Google most common deaths for household goldfish.
Here,
Yeah,
John
it's
Talks
good.
Lamb, we're very educational.
Yeah, just in case.
I mean-
Well, my little brother had a hamster when he was younger, and that thing that was his only pet that he's ever had, to my knowledge, at least.
I mean,
And
same.
it ate a pillow. Really, it tried to eat a pillowcase and died.
What?
See, we believe that's what happened with my hamster, but not a pillowcase. She had
Wait, you
wood
had a
chip.
hamster?
Yeah, this is when you were like really young. I think you were still like
Oh,
a
that's
baby at
why.
this point. But I had her for 2 years. It was when I was in like what, 4th grade, 2nd to 4th grade. So at that point, I was like 6. So yeah, you were alive, but you were like infant and into
You were
toddler.
alive.
You wouldn't get it. Some things you just weren't there for.
You and the
My
hamster were on the
God.
same level of intellect at that moment, so
Oh yeah, that's why
it
she
wouldn't
always
last
bit me
for
and
long.
refused to let me pick her up.
Oh right.
But
Really?
she also would break out of her little rolly ball because I would put her in it and then take a shower and then I'd come back to my room and she'd be gone and she would always hightail it to the kitchen. But
I
yeah,
don't remember that.
what ended up happening with her was she had wood chip bedding for most of her life, and then I guess we changed to like plastic
Oh,
bedding because it was just more cost efficient, and then we
yeah.
found out that she was eating it.
Ah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, hamsters shouldn't eat
Oh my
plastic, believe it or
god.
not.
Just hamster things, you know.
Just hamster things. I don't know if I talked about
Jeez.
the trauma with her that I had post mortem.
No, you have not. You
Oh
have
yeah,
not.
so we had a whole funeral for her. We buried her in the backyard. It was really sad. I didn't go to the funeral because I was having a breakdown in the living room. Um, so then
Oh
the
my
next day I was
god.
like, I have to say one last goodbye, and so I was gonna dig her up and say, no, it
You
wasn't. It wasn't
what?
the next day. It was like a few, or like a week later. And so I was like, I have to say goodbye to her one last time, type shit. And so I go and I try to dig her up, but the box isn't there. And I was like, what the heck? And I
What?
go around the shed, and I also didn't pick up the fact that it looks like something had dug in that area.
Oh,
So I went around the shed, and I found the box tore up, and her body was nowhere to be found. And I
Where
do
was
believe that
I?
what happened, you were not conscious yet. Um, I don't-
What?
you were not sentient yet. You probably don't have a lot of memories as at this age, to be honest.
No, I don't. Like
But
literally, the only things I remember was probably past the age of 7, 8 years old.
that's fair. That's usually how it goes.
yeah. That's usually a good time to start remembering.
But yeah, what I believe
Yeah.
happened was our neighbors behind us, one of them, they had a dog that would
Oh.
jump the fence to shit in our yard
Uh,
because they trained the dog to not shit in their yard, but to hop the fence and shit in everyone else's yard. But it loved our
what?
yard, so mowing the lawn was not fun. Growing up,
Um,
and so I believe the dog jumped the fence, shit in our yard, dug up my hamster, and ate her.
That yeah,
oh.
that sounds accurate.
Yeah. So, and I don't think I ever told
Do
my mom
dogs
about
like to
that.
eat hamsters?
I
What'd you
mean,
say?
dogs like to eat
Do-
Yeah.
anything.
There
oh
was also
shit.
we also had a lot of stray cats, so it could have also been one of the stray cats
Hmm.
Oh
too.
yeah, true. Oh, Isaiah, remember that orange and white cat that kept coming into our backyard? We named it Dreamsicle or like orange cream or something like that.
Yeah, the cat that I illegally adopted, but it didn't adopt it at all because it didn't come up to us. But I said, "That's my cat. It's orange cream. I'm adopting it."
Orange cream,
I
yeah.
didn't know how adoption worked at the time. I didn't have any papers or nothing.
Yeah,
The cat
no, you
distribution
didn't.
system did not work for us, unfortunately.
Cat
Yeah, it did not.
distribution?
Yeah, you don't know about the cat distribution?
No, no. Is this like the squirrel mafia or the birds are fake?
No. So the cat distribution system is pretty much when, because you know how people will go to like pet shelters and choose a cat, be
Sure,
like, "Oh, this cat is mine," or they'll be like, they'll go to the pet shelter and like an animal will choose them. They're like, "That's my pet. They chose me."
sure.
It's pretty much that, but with stray cats.
With like
Where
the
a
stray cat would like
stray
latch
will
onto
like,
you.
yeah, or like they'll choose you and be like, "You're my person now."
And this
Yeah, except
orange
for
cat did
dreams,
not.
except for
No,
orange cream,
no,
just like, oh,
no. I mean, to
person,
be fair, none of them did.
goodbye.
With like our neighborhood was like infested with these stray cats, and it's because
Yes,
our
there.
neighbor, she
Yeah.
it was our neighbor, an older lady at one point, but then she passed away, unfortunately. She
Mhm.
was the cat lady. Her and then our neighbor across the street from us was the other cat lady.
Yeah,
So
our neighbor across the street, she originally had like 2 cats that she originally owned, but
mhm.
I guess like one time she accidentally left, so like I accidentally left like cat food out to where a lot of stray cats always went to her place,
Oh,
to where there'd be like tons of stray cats at her.
what are the odds
Yeah,
getting two cat ladies on the same like block?
we probably had more, but we were right
Oh,
there.
Yeah, we didn't know, or we didn't know anyone else outside our neighborhood.
Speak for yourself, kid. I know
Uh,
you weren't. So my sister, she was kind of a troublemaker growing up. Um,
okay.
but
yes, I was.
she was also a little lady. So, growing up she had slightly different rules than we did. But also my sister, Trina, I love you. I do. But you did
Oh
not
Lord.
you unfortunately could have put yourself in a lot of situations because you were too friendly and too trusting of anybody.
was. I
You
was.
would have been the person in the Don't Talk to Strangers videos to get snatched up.
Oh my god.
I like my sister. She, as a young child, not even a young child, as a child, she had she could not discern between, oh, this person is my best friend and this person is just an acquaintance. If Trina thought they were friends, she believed that they were best friends.
Well,
And
yeah,
That
this
is
extends
sadly
to
true.
not just kids. This extends to adults as well.
No, I mean this I would say this went up until probably 7th grade. And then that's why I was like, oh nah. Like all this drama that happened to me in 7th grade, I was done with that. I'm like, nah, I gotta be more harsh. And
Yeah,
so I started
thank
being more harsh to where now I'm
God.
really honest.
Because we would be like out in public, like, at the store or whatever, and she would see somebody that she knew, and she would just take off and be like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's so and so," and she would go up and try to hug on them and everything. And like if it was another kid that didn't really like you, they would just be like, "Ugh." But Katrina's like, "Yeah, this is my friend."
Wait, so what happened in 7th grade that you changed your mind completely?
Oh no, trauma.
The trauma,
At
the
this
seventh
point,
Yeah,
grade trauma happened.
so basically there was this guy I had been friends with for a while, and like we were friends and then we started dating for about a week, and then he broke up with me,
Oh,
coming to find out that uh an ex of mine had dared him to date me for $40.
oh
oh,
And
wow.
then afterwards he dated my best friend for a year and a half and then cheated on her, and
but
then
not
he
on a
wanted to try
dare
to be
or a
friends
bet.
with me. No, so they
Good
dated
lord.
because he had actual
Jeez.
feelings for her,
Did he?
but then
Oh,
he cheated on her
yeah.
and then
I
tried to
mean,
become friends with me again.
7th grade. It's like Game of Thrones out there. $40 is
I've never
$40 though.
seen
You
Game of
know,
Thrones,
respect the
sadly.
Don't
hustle.
start. Don't start this.
Huh? What?
Keep
Hmm?
it pushing. Just keep it pushing.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones? I haven't seen Friends.
No.
Oh, I've seen
What?
Friends. I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
No, the reason why I haven't seen Game of Thrones is because I was too young. I couldn't watch it because of the rating, because of how
That's
young I
fair.
was.
That's
Yeah, that's
fair.
also fair. See, if
It
you're
is
like
something I
me,
do
no, I'm
want to
kidding.
watch.
What?
What about
What?
you, old man?
There is something you want to watch?
Who's the old man here? Because I'm not the oldest
You.
one in this chat.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm only almost 26. Unlike some people.
I mean, that's
Well,
pretty
your
old,
birthday's
brother.
next week.
Yep.
That's why I said almost. Some of us
Mm.
are in the 27 club. Right,
I,
John?
well, it ain't me, so it must be. It's I don't know who it is. It's my mic.
Oh, I see. I see.
I've been in denial about my age for
Oh.
27 years. Uh-oh.
Well, there it is. Hey, remember when we had a whole episode about your birthday and you being 27?
No.
We
Keep
Look,
telling
I don't
yourself
remember
that.
anything we talk about on these things.
That's fair.
I'm
That's
you
fair.
understanding.
guys definitely need to have a birthday episode for Isaiah. His birthday's
Oh,
next
we are.
week.
Don't worry. I'm gonna
Oh
make
yeah,
sure.
yeah, okay.
Sadly, I would not be able to see if I could join because next week I'm going to be in San Antonio at a Comic Con. So sadly,
What? They have a Comic-Con in San Antonio?
yeah, it's called
Is
the
it like
Big
the?
Texas Comic Con,
Oh, okay.
and
That's
I'm so
exciting.
excited because I'm going to meet Bonnie. So basically, Bonnie, she played Ginny Weasley in the Harry Potter series. I'm
Oh,
going to be able to
Ginny.
meet her and
Whoa.
get a picture with her. I'm
No, I
so
want you to
excited.
know, my sister, she growing up was like the least weeb out of all of like me and my siblings, but
Sure.
somehow has met the most like really cool people in life. Like my sister, she's
Yeah,
met Sonny Strait, the guy who voices Krillin, and got him to
yeah,
say hello to, or not even say hello, to record a custom message to send to me and our brother.
yep.
This doesn't sound like weeb act. I mean, Harry Potter's live action.
Well, I said we
I know.
nerdy,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Just like general
I'm a
nerd.
huge nerd.
All
When
right.
I'm
have
a
you? Hold
huge
on.
nerd.
When did you even get into Harry Potter?
When I started living with Nana.
Yeah, that makes sense. Our mom wouldn't let us watch witchcrafty things. That's why we
Oh,
couldn't get
Yeah,
yeah.
into
our
Harry
mom was
Potter.
very protective of, especially mainly me. She was very protective of what I could and couldn't
Well,
watch.
of course, you were the
But
baby. You
when
are the
I was
baby.
younger, yeah, when I was younger, I hung out with Isaiah and Nate the most, and so
Your
like they got me into
siblings.
Dragon Ball when I was like 6 years old.
Sure,
By watch,
sure.
yeah, so I'm like, oh, I like this. It's different.
Yeah, and
So
it affected
ever
our whole
since then, I've
family.
been getting into anime. Yeah.
Oh, so you do everything. You're nerd, you're weeb, you're geek, you got it all.
Yeah, my sister,
Yeah.
she is the best of all worlds at this point. The
Nice.
truest jack of all trades. And surprisingly hasn't gotten into D&D much yet and stuff like that. Yet,
Oh,
I
at
have
yes.
least.
been interested into trying it out because
Mhm.
sadly I didn't realize this until like basically like within the last year or so about what D&D really is. And
Fair.
so my parents have a friend who plays D&D with his friends. And so we were able to talk to him, and on the 19th actually, we're finally going to have our first D&D game.
Oh,
So I'm so
oh,
excited.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
Man,
That's
I
a
I wish
got
I
rabbit
played
character
hole.
made and
D&D. That'd be so
everything.
much fun.
I know I got dice down already. I already made the character, but I'm
We'll have to talk about
excited.
this. We'll have to talk about this in post. Or if you wanted to, you can talk about your character now. Because
Yeah.
Yeah,
some of us like
actually.
D&D in this chat.
I mean, usually when I start
Oh.
talking about D&D or if I speak with anybody about D&D, I can't get them to shut up about D&D. They get super into their
Well, I'm
characters and
still a
stuff, and I'm
newbie,
all for it.
so
I feel attacked by that
yeah.
statement.
Oh, it's
Let's
not
let's go,
just
let's go
you.
back and let's go
It's
back and look at all the
you're a
episodes
culprit.
when you
You
talk
are.
about your creative process with D&D or your characters or how you've translated your characters into different artists or different art styles and now you've repurposed all your like I don't want to hear shit from you, Jonathan.
That's not individual characters. We're talking about just diving down into the lore of a single character within an overarching world, and I'm
Listen,
Oh,
all for it.
well,
it's not my fault
my
that I'm a
character
good
has lore.
storyteller.
Your character has lore? Well, okay, we gotta zoom out a little
Yes.
bit. Like, what's the setting? Is it like an official setting, like Eberron or any? I mean, there's a ton,
Yeah,
or is
tell
it
us
like a
about the
custom
do you
world?
know the campaign yet? Or did you just make a character?
No. Like I just made a character. I haven't gotten to like a campaign yet at all. So like it's my actual first official game that we're gonna
Oh, I
have.
Okay,
see, I
okay.
see. I wonder if it
So
might
I'm
just
like
be if it's
still
a
very
campaign or
new.
a one shot. Hopefully
Well,
campaign.
How long?
we're
Yeah, do you know how
hoping
long it's
to
going
make
on
it a
for?
campaign. No, not that I know of. I just know that we're starting on the 19th because I did talk to him before. And when the original plan was that he was going to get people who were new to D&D to make a campaign together so he could teach us all at once how to play.
Hmm.
But then at around the same time, he was moving in with his girlfriend and he was dealing with a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
So when we were originally supposed to start was back in May, but because he's been so busy, because he
Jeez.
works a graveyard shift as well at a
Oh,
Mm.
oh.
hotel. So he's been busy. The only days he had off were Sundays. And so he was really busy, but also he recently got his sons employed into school for the first time.
Oh,
So
nice.
because before they were homeschooled, and so they're finally
Ooh,
going to
yeah.
school. So like I guess he has a little bit more available time now to where he's like, okay, we're making this official. Like we're actually going to start a campaign on the 19th because he made a group chat with me, my parents, and some other friends, basically announcing that. So I'm like, hey, like whenever you want to do it, like I'm excited either way. So
Nice.
like I'm ready.
How big is the group? Oh, like player
That
wise,
I
and
that I know of, it's me, him, my stepmom, and two other people. So currently five.
oh, okay, that's a solid number. Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you've already made your character. What did you go
Yes.
with? Are you playing in D&D or like a different system like Pathfinder?
Well, when I was originally supposed to play in the campaign back in May, we were gonna use well, there's a website called Roll20 that we were originally
Ah,
supposed to
roll
use,
20.
Yep, the
We're
classic.
familiar
and
with that
then
one.
I made my character on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So yeah, you're in like 5th edition. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, nice. Well, what did you end up going with? This is your first character that you've
I
ever made?
yes
That's
for
awesome.
D&D, yeah. I
That's
went
very
with
cool.
the female high elf warlock.
Oh,
Okay, very
okay.
important question. Very important question. What
Yeah,
is your character's name?
Mariposa Azul. So
Oh,
basically, if it's
Oh.
back,
Spanish.
so basically, if it's backwards, if it was
Blue
Azul
butterfly?
Mariposa, it would mean yeah, blue butterfly.
Oh.
Like
Nice.
two of
But
my
now you're
favorite
just a
things, my
butterfly
favorite
blue.
color and animal.
You know what? You know
Well,
what?
yeah,
Whenever
but
you cast your spells, you have to say it in reverse now.
I mean,
yeah,
Warlock, you can just flavor all of your spells to reflect that. Blue
true,
butterflies. You
yeah,
can you can make it all look like that. That'd be awesome.
yeah. Well, I did blue butterfly because blue is my favorite color, and then butterflies are also one of my other favorite animals. But also, our mom loved butterflies as well.
Correct.
And so I wanted to like kind of like bring that into like my character to at least have like little like remembrance of her while I'm playing the game.
Wh- Wait, say that again?
Got it. It's like an
It,
homage
Mhm.
to mom.
Yeah.
okay. I see. But do you have like
Sorry.
how much of like a backstory do you have for them yet? Is it just kind of like
Well,
like a rough character concept at the moment?
no, I do have a backstory. I do have a backstory.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to pull it up real quick
Oh, gotcha. Sure.
because I do know I have it down. Oh, here it is.
Mm.
Would you like me to read it?
Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
Okay. So the backstory is Mariposa Azul was born on January 2nd. She had a pretty normal life until one day when she was 7 years old, a stranger came to her house and demanded her parents to use their powers to heal him. Her parents had refused since they did not use their powers to help evil. The stranger was furious and started setting the house on fire.
Oh,
Mariposa's parents were in fear and hid her basically. Mariposa watched in fear as she witnessed her parents get murdered. To this day,
Oh,
Mariposa only
nice.
has one goal in mind, and that was to kill the person who murdered her parents. So
Hey,
basically, revenge.
I see. We do
that's
love revenge
hardcore.
stories.
Like I love writing lore because I can what's the word? My vocabulary is terrible. I'm sorry. I can try to write in different types of genres when it
Yeah.
comes to lore. And so that's what I like
Oh,
about
yeah.
writing lore and stories. I actually used to write short stories for a while, but
You want to be
then
me so
I
bad, huh?
decided to take a break from it. What?
Nothing.
You guys
Continue.
must be related. I mean, sheesh.
Listen, listen. I, but all of my siblings, all three of us, we are obviously our mother's kids.
Right.
And
Hmm.
my mother, our mother, sorry, was a very creative person, and it's
She
crazy
was.
that it's crazy because each of us we kind of have our own like unique thing that we kind of took from her in terms of like the creative. So like me, I do I like well, I do writing, I make music, I sing, but for my unique thing it would be acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Katrina, she does writing, she does music, she sings, but she's also a dancer. My
Oh,
brother, he
okay.
does writing, he does well, he
He
doesn't
plays guitar
he plays
too.
guitar, he can do
Nice.
music a little bit. We don't know if he can sing because he refuses to sing for real for us.
Yeah.
He can sing a little bit, but
But he
we haven't heard him at his like full potential basically.
yeah,
Ah, I
pretty
see.
much. He hasn't awakened his true side.
Right.
Um but yeah,
But his
he hasn't in a
creativity,
while, but
yeah.
he used to draw a lot all the
Oh,
time.
okay.
Like he used
Yeah,
to be
he
really
was
good at
really
drawing,
good at drawing.
but he
I
gave
mean,
that
not
up
only
for whatever
that,
reason
no,
because
I
he's
think no, I
stinky.
remember he gave that up. He gave that up because like recently, within like the past like 5, almost 10 years, I believe,
Mm.
his more creative thing that he's been focusing on is more like videography
Oh, that's
and
true. Yeah,
photography.
videography, cinematography. That's right.
Yeah,
My
he even
mom,
went to college and got a degree in it.
our mom was also
Nice.
extremely photogenic, so it kind of makes sense.
She
Kind of shines
is.
through.
I got tons of pictures on my laptop of her.
Yeah.
Nice.
So like we are
She,
all different
yeah.
aspects of our mom for
That's
sure.
really cool. Yeah.
I don't know about you Wilsons, but
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. Half of my
Is
clan is
that a home
overseas.
improvement?
no.
Was
Those
that
are
a
the
home improvement thing?
Taylors. No, John's last name is Wilson.
Oh,
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right.
But yeah, no. So fun fact, Katrina, Jonathan
hmm.
here, John, he's also the middle child.
Oh, you a middle child as well?
No.
Oh.
You and me
Isaiah
were the
is the
middle
middle
children.
child.
Katrina's the
Gotcha.
youngest.
Ah, I
I'm the
see.
youngest.
But John has a little brother. How old is your brother?
22, somewhere around there. 21 maybe. No, he's
Y'all
22.
are kind
It's
of
gotta
close
be.
to the same age, I think, Trina.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you're
So
you're
he's
21
like
now,
O two,
right?
O
You're about to be
three.
22. No,
No,
you're about to be
no, no,
Oh,
no, no. I'm
wow.
21.
20. I'm 20. I'm turning 21 in January.
Okay.
I'm
And
not
Yeah.
21
then
yet.
okay, hold on. What's the age gap between you and your brothers?
Uh, I don't know how far it is between me and my younger brother. It's a couple of years, but it's like
It's like
1 year,
6, right?
something like that. And it's like 1.5 to my older brother.
So then if we just divvy up the numbers a little bit, it's the same amount of years
It's
altogether.
almost the same
Yeah, because
for Isaiah and
our
Nate.
brother is your age. Y'all are the same age. No, he's a year
Hmm?
older than you because he was born in
Yeah.
'96.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's like
Our
as old
oldest
as my older
brother
brother.
is 96.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
is. Uh,
Yeah.
but obviously
Me
Trina
and
here
my
is young,
oldest
a baby.
brother. Yeah. Me and my oldest brother were like almost 8 years apart.
You know what's
Okay,
crazy,
yeah.
Trina? You know what's wild?
What?
You have 2 brothers and I only have 1.
Is that a,
You know what's
is
crazy?
that a
You're the
major
middle
complaint,
child
huh?
and I'm the baby.
That's not really that crazy. It makes a lot of sense when you look at our dynamics.
Hey.
I'm trying to think of something to embarrass you, but I can't think of anything right now.
No.
I already talked about you talking in your sleep last episode.
Oh fuck.
This isn't really embarrassing, but so as people may know, I'm not a real theater kid. I didn't really watch plays or musicals growing up, but I watched
Oh my
Disney
gosh.
musicals. And me
Right.
and my dear sister here, we knew every word to the High School Musical movies. I don't mean just the
Yes, we did.
songs.
We knew the dances too.
We knew everything,
Doing like
especially
the
the first one.
choreography?
Yes. We would
Yes.
we would literally perform as they perform the songs. And my sister would get
Yes,
mad
we
at me
did.
when I sang the other person's part, usually the female part. Because she was very adamant that she was Sharpay and I was Ryan. And I said I will not be the lesser twin here.
Oh, I see. And which talent show
Oh my
did you
god.
guys bust this out on?
Fun fact, none.
None, sadly.
What? Oh,
We
that's
never
a
performed at the same time for anything.
missed
I
opportunity.
was going to perform one of the dance slash song. Oh no, we were gonna me and Chanel, 5th grade. We were gonna do Grease. Oh, we were gonna do Summer
Oh
Nights.
my gosh.
Is it
If you
Oh,
Summer
guys
Nights or
hadn't done it,
Summer
I would have
Nights?
loved it.
We were gonna do that, but then my mom
Uh,
was like, "No, you're gonna do this instead." And so I did it. It was supposed to be a
uh,
solo, but Isaiah had stage fright, so she came on stage and sang with me. So that was fun.
oh, that's cute.
Yes.
That's
Did
cute.
I shed a tear as it happened? Absolutely, because I was terrified. Wait a
Aw.
minute, we're supposed to be embarrassing you, not me. What's an embarrassing story about Trina?
was
I
that your
don't know.
worst talent show performance of all time?
I think that's the only one I cried at, so yeah.
Nice.
The other
I
two,
remember there was one time I was at Fowler. That was the elementary school I went to, and I was doing a choir performance, and I had a solo, and the mic stopped working while I was singing. And
Oh,
oh
so
gosh.
no.
Rob, who's working the technology, he had to like stop and fix it, but also adjust the stand. In fact, it's on Mom's old Facebook page.
Yeah?
Literally.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It's like all the way at like the very bottom of it, but it's on mom's old Facebook page. And she posted it of like the part where it stopped working, but also of Rob like lowering the microphone stand so I could be able to sing better.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just keep singing when the mic was off, or did you like the whole
Yes, I
performance?
had to. No, I had to keep singing because it was my solo part. I had to.
Ah, yeah.
Where are you,
The show must go on.
Christmas?
Not the voice crack.
Oh, sorry.
It's early. It's early. It's noon, right? It's too early for everybody to be awake.
Honestly, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I'd be sleeping till like 2, 3 o'clock.
I would say
Especially on a
same.
Saturday. I mean, sheesh.
I mean, that ain't the latest I slept. The latest I slept was like till 7.
Then what? Wake up for 5 hours and go back to sleep at midnight again?
No, then I stay up until possibly 5 a.m. and then go to sleep.
You have a terrible sleep schedule, my guy.
I
Oh,
have
the
insomnia
degenerate behavior.
lately.
I'll
That's
show you
amazing.
insomnia. I can put you out like a light. I got two. I
And you
got
can
two
come
things.
down here.
Hold on, I got you. I can
Yeah.
put you out like with these right here.
Oh, he's turning them
I'll give you a
on.
good old wallop.
You're
Gonna
giving me John a hard time to edit.
It's fine. It's not gonna be a hard time. He can just make it to where it's just audio only. For those who couldn't see, which is everybody, I threatened my sister with 2 knuckle sandwiches.
Yeah, flipped her off like double bird.
Absolutely. I also called her Stinky.
Oh please, I've been called way worse.
That's not good. I mean, I know that's true, but that's not good. But in my vocabulary, Stinky's the worst thing you could be called.
Well, that's just because you have long-standing trauma with that word.
Why did you even say that? How could you say that to me? You know what?
It's
That's
called
the
a
end of this
speed
episode.
stick.
We're out of
Vito.
here.
Oh my
It's a
God.
speed
Cut,
stick. You need to use it.
No.
There's no cutting. I don't think anybody has the power to stop this train except me.
I can just leave. Y'all
I
can do
guess
this without me.
that's
No.
true. Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Don't.
I'm sure we can have
No.
a perfectly
Stay.
fine. I could turn over to my topics. I could talk about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Don't talk about that. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it either.
Yes. Oh,
Huh?
I've seen it. It's so good.
No spoilers. No, if you spoil this, I'm kicking you out of here.
I'm not going to spoil it, but all I say is that it was so good. It was worth it.
It's a spoiler. That's a spoiler in itself. Now I know what to expect. I'm overly hyped to go watch this movie.
You know, it's like $30 to rent to watch it.
I
at
know.
home.
I
It's so
I thought it was gonna be on
expensive.
Disney Plus, but it hasn't been put up there
Not yet.
since
Not
I've
yet.
Yeah.
It's
seen it,
going
at
to
least.
eventually. It just takes a while.
Usually they have a plan for it, but I think their plan is to really just milk as much money as they can.
That's fair. It is Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds after all.
Yeah, Ryan
Yeah.
Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
And apparently a lot of guest stars. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a
lot of
there's a lot of
people from-
famous clips online.
Oh
right
yeah.
now.
You know what? We're not gonna talk about it because this is spoilers.
I guess that's
Yeah.
true. This movie did come out like
This is
3
kind
months
of a
ago.
spoiler, but I mean everybody's seen it already. Channing Tatum as Gambit.
Yep. That's
Oh, yep.
that's
Oh
magic.
my God.
I've been waiting my
Yep.
whole life for this. Oh, I better
Ooh,
make
I
a name
better
for
make a
myself
name.
here.
He's
Yeah.
too funny.
That's great.
Yep. It's crazy because I reference that at least once a week. And
Yeah.
I still have never actually even seen it.
It's so funny. That's why.
It's like an iconic scene that does not require any context for.
Fair, yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, we could do the thing.
The Thing.
Huh?
The thing we talked about yesterday.
Are you talking about Isaiah's magical, wonderful, do you know who I am questionnaire?
Yeah. Did you already do it, or are we doing this? Are you
No.
doing it now?
I haven't actually. No, I
All right,
haven't done it
Trina.
yet.
I'm texting you
Hmm.
something right now. So,
Nani?
audience. Isaiah was bored at work yesterday, and he was waiting to go home. Well, this is on my lunch, so I still had like another 4 hours. But I was waiting to go home, and so I decided to make a, I don't know, a Google thing. I don't know what you would call this.
It's called
was
It's
a
a
Google
Me,
form?
Isaiah.
It's called It's a Me, Isaiah. It's a little Google Forms. Originally, I was gonna make it How well do you know me
Where'd
kind
you
of thing.
send it?
I texted it to you.
I didn't get it.
Give it a second. It's been taking a while to send to people for some reason. Here,
Uh,
I'll just send it to you on Discord.
I like that it says it's a
okay.
compilation of questions, statements, and confessions. I think you said like one thing in here that was not a, a us choice.
There's like there's like two things.
Something about a B. Also, there's a typo in the B one. I didn't want to say anything.
It's fine. It gives it flavor.
Of course, that was intentional.
Yeah. So it's called It's a Me, Isaiah. I was bored at work, so I decided to make this a compilation of questions, statements, and confessions.
Is this a photo of you at work up on top here?
Yeah.
Who took this photo?
I
Why? How is
did.
it shorter than you?
Well, because it's like, no, listen. Fuck you. The photo, it could only be like made like a header like for YouTube.
Right?
So like the picture itself is a lot bigger than that, but because I could only do that much, it's just, me doing a peace sign and my head chopped off. I was trying to get it to where it would go lower, but I was doing it on my phone and I couldn't move the picture. Or whenever I tried to move the picture, it would move it to where it was slowly cutting off more of my body.
Ah, right.
So that's the best I could get with it. But yeah, we're gonna go through these things, and you can answer them as we go.
Yeah, play
Or I
along at home,
guess
everybody. We'll put this whole thing in the
Oh, I
actually,
was
yeah,
answering
you
them right
guys go ahead
now.
and answer them, and then we'll go over it. So then that way you could see if you were right or wrong about some things. Because some of them do have right
That's gonna
answers.
take a long time to fill out on here.
Well, here,
It's like 30 questions.
no, it's
I've
only
been
like
filling it out while you guys have been talking.
it's only been like 20. Well, while you guys do that, I can share an anecdote. Yeah.
Nice. Good anecdote.
There's this one time. Okay. Bear Trina time. It was Christmas time. We went to visit some of our family in Indiana. I think at this point my sister was still very young. She wasn't an infant. She was walking. She was talking. I think she was maybe 2 or 3 at this point. So that would make me like 9, 8 or 9. My brother 10 or 11, maybe 12. Because both my sister and my brother, they both have birthdays in January. And my birthday's obviously in October. So we're hanging out with our family. This is kind of, I think, our first time really meeting this side of our family, but we're visiting some of our aunts and uncles, or it's our great uncle and his family. And they were pretty cool. We had our cousins were there. They had their kids, so we hung out with their kids, who were our other cousins. And at one point, they had a 2-story house, and we were on it was a sleeping bag, and so we would get in the sleeping bag and then slide down the stairs like it was a sled. I don't know if Trina remembers this. And so we were all going down and whatnot, and then Trina wanted to go, and my mom initially was like, I don't know, because, she was tiny. She was a little baby. She was a little dude. So then, but,
Little dude, the fuck?
watch your mouth, kid.
Make me.
Trina goes down the stairs, and about halfway down the stairs, Katrina flips.
Oh, God.
She flips and tumbles down the stairs, and she falls down and hits the ground. It was all padded. It was all carpet, thankfully. And so we're all panicking like, oh my God, is she okay? Oh no. And she sounds like she's crying. Oh, you're just Goku. Got it.
You got brain damage? What happened?
Oh, no. But yeah, we're all running over to her, trying to see if she's okay. She sounds like she's crying, and she looks like she's crying for a second. Then she stops. She looks at everybody and she goes, again! And she proceeds to run up the stairs and try to slide down again. So maybe just a little bit of damage.
You wrote a second time with a concussion. I guess that went better the second time?
I think if you get 2 concussions, they cancel out, right?
That sounds right. Yeah.
No.
I think, that's math right there.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's cooking something and it smells good. I can't really smell though because I'm congested.
I was told ragweed's supposed to be going down, but maybe not.
What'd you say?
Ragweed.
You have
Oh yeah.
a lot of interesting questions on here, Isaiah.
Oh yeah. Again, this is just for fun. This wasn't. It started off as a "How well do you know me?" because it was gonna be like a "Where was I born?" When is my birthday? Stuff like that. And then I was like, that's boring. I want to have fun and make some goofy stuff in here. But yes.
Okay.
What am I trying to answer with this egg question?
Oh. Answer truthfully. I guess I can start going through them because y'all are kind of a distance down. So, welcome to
Am
It's
I?
a Me, Isaiah, the game show where you figure out if you know me or not, but not really. So the first question is, what's your name, bestie? And what was your answers? I guess I'll find them out soon.
My name.
Yep.
Audience, what is your answer?
I'm
My
not even
name.
halfway through. This is ridiculous.
I think you're thinking too hard on it. It's not that
I'm
serious.
trying to read it and listen to you speak at the same time.
Oh, you can't multitask. We've been
I
over
can't
this.
left brain, right brain this.
I can't either, but surprisingly, I've been doing pretty okay.
I'm just
So
gonna
the
start
first
clicking
question
and answering.
is, what town did I grow up in? I don't know if I can say this because that's like a bait question now.
Easy. You grew up clean.
Katrina, you're doxing me. You just doxed me. Now people are gonna
What?
get my identity.
They'll
Oh,
know
you
who
silly
you
little
are.
goose. Now they know who I am. They're gonna see my credit score is terrible.
You're dramatic.
I'll show you dramatic.
You have my whole life.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I grew up in Killeen, Texas, next to what used to be called Fort Hood. I forgot what they changed it to, but the biggest
I don't
military
care.
base in the
I'm
U.S.
calling it. I'm sticking to calling it Fort Hood. I don't care.
Whoa,
Whoa, controversial. You know, that's something we could have
Hey,
asked. What's your
you're canceled.
What's
Get
your
out of
hottest
here.
take? And it's refusing. You're just dead naming our fort.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. John, how far are you? Hurry up. I want to read your responses.
I'm trying. I got confused because I didn't know if you. Who's got the better food? Is this my opinion or your opinion?
Yes. This,
You
half of
can't
these
say
are
yes to
actually
that.
half of these questions are not about me. Or they're not
Oh.
actual answers to the questions. Like the ones that are like open answer. Well, I guess a lot of those are about. Anyways, yes, it's how you interpret it, John.
Great. This is you can really extract data from this.
Who said I was doing this for data? I was doing this for shits and giggles. Giggles and shits.
I was
if
bored
you
at
will.
work.
I said I was bored at work.
What, were you hungry when you wrote this? Because you've got 2 food back to back. 3 food
I was
back to back.
actively. I mean, yeah, I had already eaten my lunch earlier, because I was stress eating at work. Because the whole thing with my keys
Oh my
going
god,
missing.
they really are siblings.
Oh, ew. Why?
No, because I don't know if you remembered, but when we started living with Nana, I would
No
stress eat all the
spoilers.
time, and I
Oh.
still do.
That's a trauma response. And let me tell you,
Wow.
if you don't know, buddy, we are both quite traumatized siblings.
Yeah.
Not yet. Anyways, okay. But yeah, so where did I grow up at? It's first question. What's your nickname for me if you have any? I'll read the ones that have already been commented on. So someone said Isaiah. Someone says don't have one, but we can workshop one later. Someone said Zaya, like my name, but without the first I. Someone said bitch.
Nice.
Someone said baby boy. And someone said, I don't know if I can say this. This is a slur, but I'm also black.
Oh. Oh.
We'll keep moving on. I know exactly.
Oh my god.
Someone said, "Bitch ass Nick."
Jesus.
So the next question is, how old was I when I had my first kiss? And the answers were 12, 3, 18, 24, 22, or 17 and a half. Not a lot of people got this one right because nobody actually knows me. The answer is 18.
Oh,
Really?
I was
Yeah.
close then. I put 17 and a half.
A lot of people put 17 and a half. That's why I put that answer.
I was not one of them.
I would round it up. I got that right.
The next question is, do you remember when we first met? What happened and how cringe was I? Someone goes, "No, we were infants." I believe that was I think that was my cousin. Someone said, "Coworker, hide a lot of yourself at first, but you started opening up. Then I found out you were cringe." My roommate said, "Pretty cringe roommate or children's theater." That was Jacob.
Mm-mm.
Someone says no because this was Nate. He said no because before I could retain memories. It was before I could retain memories. The earliest memory I think I have of you was when you got burned by that iron in 2002, more or less a permanent scar. That's a
Mm.
story.
What
You weren't
the?
alive for that one.
Oh, that reminds me of what happened to me, but continue.
Someone said, pretty sure it was through blank, and you're just as goofy and funny as when we first met. And then someone said I was born, which I'm assuming, oh, that was me. So then following that, speaking of kisses, do you know when I first kissed a girl? And the responses
No.
are disrespectful, not because of what the
Mm.
responses are, but by how many people responded. So there's 6 responses. The answers were, I don't know, probably like middle school. Wait, I thought you were gay? Your mom doesn't count. Who cares? You can kiss me though. Why were 50% of the answers, who cares? You can kiss me though?
That was not me.
I
Oh,
don't know. I
wait,
guess you're
That was
smoochable.
not
What do you
me.
want from them?
it has been updated. There's no answers.
There's new
Why'd you
answers.
put your full government name, Trina?
What would you want me to put?
I don't know.
Ask me
Whatever
what
you
my name
want.
is.
Did you say you know my memory's terrible?
Yeah.
Speaking of kisses, do you know when I first kissed a girl? Oh, were you the one who said your mom doesn't count?
Yes.
There we go. I
I
did
can't
it.
stand you. Oh, Jono, did you put
Finally.
you know for
Yes.
your name? You pissed
Huh?
me off.
What?
You do call me Lamb. What did you
Oh
say?
yeah, I called you
Yes.
Zaya.
Her, yes, fundamentals of acting. You were probably the least cringe person there, besides me, of course.
Of course. I was
Um,
the coolest person in that room. Still am.
I guess you got lucky, John. You
Huh?
got lucky that I wasn't in my era of I'm gonna change myself and to match everybody else around me, and been just as cringe as everyone else.
Right. Well, you couldn't fit in because those were actual theater kids.
How about you watch your fucking mouth?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, so 37.5% said, "Who cares? You can kiss me though." Another 37.5% said, "I don't know, probably like middle school." 12.5% said, "Your mom doesn't count," and 12.5% said, "Wait, I thought you were gay." The answer to that question is not on here. I just wanted to make it funny. I've never kissed a girl. Um,
I don't know, man. You've
Why?
told me some trauma dump stories.
no,
There
none of them
was
involved
well, you know what?
kissing.
I think you're right. The
The
story that I'm
cr-
remembering was far
yeah,
more traumatic.
the closest I got get to kissing a girl was in kindergarten, where I kissed my crush on the cheek and then I ran away to go home. It was the last day of school. I'll never forget this. I don't think she remembers, and I hope she
You
doesn't
shot
because
your
it's
shot,
embarrassing.
and then that was it.
That was me shooting my shot. Was kissing her on the cheek and running.
Yeah,
I don't
classic.
know how
That's
to talk to
cute.
girls. The next one is this one is for the gamers. What's a game you think I would like playing? There was 4 in a row that said Sparking Zero, the game that's coming out in 3 days. Someone said Metroid.
Mm.
D&D, does that count? A
I mean,
Dragon Ball
D&D is a
related
game.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
Who said Minion Masters? John.
Mini Masters is an amazing game.
Got it. So this one's more of an anecdote with responses. It says, "Don't call the feds, but this one time as a kid, I found a bird egg on the sidewalk and brought it to my mom. She said I shouldn't have because now the mom won't pick it up and get rid of the egg. So I took it outside and I threw it on the ground. Should I go to jail for murder?" The responses were, "Somebody call Judge Judy. Would your mom be an accomplice? It's only a crime if you get caught. I mean, technically it's not a..." And then absolutely criminal. Most people think I should go to jail for that. I don't know why.
Well, I
It's
figured
only a
Judge
crime if you get
Judy.
caught.
Yeah, I figured Judge Judy would probably be the one to sort it out. I'm not qualified.
I mean, technically it's not a... Anyways, that one's a hot button topic, so I'm not going to say that one.
But really, aren't there too many birds in the world? You just look at somewhere
Yeah,
like New York.
none of them are real, you know.
You got to eradicate them. They're like flying rats.
Here's what.
Oh,
As a youth, I did some questionable things, such as, and I listed some questionable things that I've done. The correct answers were: ate sand, licked batteries, ate
Yep.
soda-flavored lip balm,
Yep.
and
Yep.
dipped sandwiches into my drinks.
I think all three of I think me, you, and Nate have done dipped sandwiches into my drinks.
Wait, is that
I think
a thing that we all did?
That's not
I
even
think
questionable. What you're talking
What?
about is au jus sauce.
Well, yeah, if you think like soda or milk or juice or water is au jus.
What kind of sandwich are we talking about? Is this like a tuna
Like,
fish sandwich and then you dunk
like
it in a glass of milk?
John, if it had bread, I dumped
no.
it in my drink.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
talking bagels,
PBH.
sandwiches,
Oh.
buns,
Pizza.
pizza crust. That was the biggest
Yeah,
one
we
that I
did that.
did.
Yeah, I did that too. I
Maybe
think
we
I dipped
shouldn't
it
put
with
this on the
Kool-Aid.
air. I feel like people are gonna judge us for this one.
You're late now.
The ones that were not things that I've done were got my tongue stuck on a pole and ate roly-polies.
You
Oh,
just
ugh.
think you didn't do those.
I know I didn't do those, trust me, because I don't like bugs, and I remember what bugs I've eaten in my life. One
Oh,
of them is
yeah.
an ant. I've accidentally eaten
Oh,
fly before, a fruit fly.
I think we all have accidentally.
I don't like to think about it.
I think
Ugh.
statistically you eat like 8 spiders a year.
Don't get me started on that shit.
The next question is, do you think
Ugh.
I'm more of a cat guy or a dog guy? Surprisingly, nobody said dog guy.
Are you
but
a
we had
dog
fish
person?
guy. I don't know. We had a few people say ferret guy. Some people say both, but most people said cat guy. I gotta send this to more people. I've only had 8 people respond so far.
I don't think you like cats or dogs. Not enough to like have them.
Well, I mean, I just don't have them because I don't have money.
Would you have both?
I mean, ideally, yes. So when not that long ago, I wanted to have like a whole fucking animal sanctuary
Ah.
of different pets. I wanted to have cats, dogs, lizards, hamsters, snakes, which probably is not a good idea to have hamsters and snakes in the same place. But like I wanted to have like a whole bunch of different pets. But as I've gotten older, I realize how unrealistic that is. But for quite some time, I have always wanted bulldogs, whether it's French or American.
Yeah. I
Uh,
remember you told me that.
and
True.
it's only been like really in the more recent years that I've really been into cats. And then working at the jobs that I have for maintenance, going to people's apartments and they have cats, it makes it a lot harder to not be a cat person. Especially when the
Yes.
cat just walks up to you and is like, "What doing?"
So where did the ferret come from?
Funny.
Oh Lord.
It was funny. It's as
Can
simple as that.
I scroll back up and revise my answer for the
Nope.
are you funny one?
No, you're cooked.
I'd like
You're done.
Oh wait, I think that's actually later down, isn't it?
It is.
Hold on. I
So the
can
next
change my
question
answer.
is, stop it. You already submitted it.
You're right.
The next one is, if I ask nicely, would you cook me some homemade enchiladas? The answers we got were, yeah. Probably not. Never made enchiladas before in my life. Yes.
Enchiladas are statistically hard to make.
Oof.
They are.
Well, a lot of people could make me enchiladas. Someone said sure because you can't cook. Absolutely.
Oh.
Yes, but they'll be $1927 enchiladas because you got to pick them up in Japan. Oh,
What?
got it. $1,927 enchiladas because you got to pick them up in Japan. That's our cousin. Someone said I had to learn first and said, nah. Someone said, nah. Is this you? Nah, I cook for no man.
You got a lot of yeses. That's surprising.
Yeah. No, I
I'm the
didn't
one who
expect
said
people to
I have
actually
to
say
learn
yeah.
first.
Uh,
I said I would have to learn.
Who's got better food? This is for burger joints. This is just because. Whataburger has 37.5%, and it's tied with Wendy's for 37.5%. 12.5% is McDonald's, as well as Burger King.
Yeah, Whataburger's wrong.
I said Wendy's.
Wendy's, I agree with Wendy's. It's better than Burger King at the very least. I think Burger King
agree,
is bottom
but
tier.
a certain roommate of mine would disagree.
With Burger King?
Yeah, he loves Burger King. But anyways,
Interesting.
we both agree that we're hungry. What's my response when you ask, what do you want to eat? So then the responses are all pretty much the same. There's, what do you want to eat? I don't know. What are you in the mood for? I don't know. I feel like you'd be indecisive though. Wendy's.
I'm seeing
I
a
don't
pattern.
know. And then the two fingers pressed together with like the what's here? I don't know how to explain it. Like the little anime That one?
Yep,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. What do you want to eat? Wendy's, McDonald's, or Whataburger? I don't know. Or I'm sorry. That one is I don't know.
I don't know.
Everyone knows I love Dragon Ball. What's another franchise I thoroughly enjoy? What is this one saying?
First
Is
one.
this John? That's definitely John. All right, we're
Huh?
gonna go in reverse order. So
What?
someone goes, "You are my friend." That's a Naruto opening. Sonic the
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hedgehog,
yeah. That was my
Sonic and
second choice I
Steven
was gonna
Universe,
put.
Naruto. At least the Storm games, because you would always rave over the Team Jutsus. Naruto. Gay stuff, JK Soul Calibur. Big titty ninja games, dead or alive. Who did that? Which one of
They
you
were
flatfoots?
they were
I
accurate with
said
the
Naruto. I
gay
said
games.
Naruto.
You mother.
JK. No, yeah. Then they listed a gay game. There you go.
It's not even. Anyways, so then the next one was which of these cartoon characters were my crushes growing up? We had Shigo from Kim Possible, Number 3 from Kids Next Door, Terra from Teen Titans, Kita from Atlantis, Chow from Road to El Dorado, Chicha from Emperor's New Groove, Roxanne from a Goofy movie, Nani from Lilo and Stitch, and Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls. They were all correct.
I figured the answer was all
Really?
of them, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to give you the benefit of the doubt.
This one's for our K-poppies. For the K-poppies, what group do you stan? What's your favorite song by them? Who's your bias? I need more K-pop in my life. Someone said, I don't know. Someone said, I don't know, but Love You Like That by Love, the Korean version is pretty good. From the Start by Laufey is amazing, but I prefer the version by Good Kid, just hits different. Oh, that was Nate. Good Luck by AOA. Twice, Girls' Generations, Amelie, not K-pop, but a good cover artist. Shiny, all the motherfuckers. NCT, Love Song, but also any R&B they do is so good. Yuta, Red Velvet, Dum Dum, question mark? I don't know a lot. Joy, she left the company recently. R.I.P. Oh, this one's you, I know. Stray Kids, Elevator, Lino. Oh, I wonder who this is, John. I stand no man. But Blackpink is the best and only group.
Okay.
I
Now, this is
don't
what you've
really
all
know
been
anything
waiting
about
for.
K-pop. They're like the only group I know.
So
I'm a
I said,
huge K-pop nerd.
am I funny?
Oh, of course you are.
Yeah, that's her special interest.
Yeah. That's
There's
good.
am I funny? The responses that did not get any votes for it was no. Everyone thinks I'm funny. There was also sweats and hovers over no. I just laugh because I feel bad. Nobody answered those, thankfully, because I'd be sad. Someone says you have your moments. Was that you, John?
I still want to revise.
Got it. There was yes and because theater, and then the rest of them were for yes because I'm that bitch.
Wait, how many yes ands were there?
There was 3.
Oh, okay.
3 out
I
of
said
8.
yes.
4 people said yes. I'm kind of a big deal. Next up we have, can you give me a song to listen to? I enjoy discovering new music and I'm looking for new bops. For all of you guys listening, you can also discover new songs. You're
guess
asking the
so.
wrong guy.
Oh,
I
well,
already
that's
did.
rough.
You practically know all the stuff I listen to, but how about Colors by Black Pumas? Loving by Services.
That's good. That's a good song.
I recently been obsessed with So So by Odile. Pray, I'll Be Your Man by B2B. I wonder who did that one.
Hey.
Snake Eater, Cynthia Harrell. Harrell?
I don't know
Harrell?
actually. I think it's Harold.
Here's another confession. When I was 6, a bee flew past me. Oh, there it is. I was talking about meandering. When I was 6, a bee flew past me and discovered and When I was 6, clean audio. When I was 6, a bee flew past me and disappeared at the exact moment one of my nostrils became congested, and I had a meltdown because I was scared the bee was going to sting the inside of my nose.
Oh, Jesus
Because I
Christ.
genuinely believe that the bee flew into my nose. That was scary. Do you know some of my biggest fears?
The first real anecdote in here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you know my biggest fears? Not being accepted by mom. All pizza places are going bankrupt and pizza disappears from the face of the planet. That's a real one.
Yeah.
Being alone for too long. This is going to get too real, so I'll just say yes, LMAO. Death, heights, clowns. Yes, I do. John, I don't like you. I hope you know that.
How do you know that was mine?
Who else would it be? Because everyone else would actually write the answer, but you would take it literal. If you enjoy me and my creativity, you can check out. Oh, there's another typo. My creative endeavors, and then I linked Lamb on the John. I linked the
nice.
podcast,
Yeah.
and then I linked my music.
Hey.
What do you think is something I need to hear? Every piece of advice Jacob tells you. I wonder who wrote that.
Oh, I misunderstood the question. My bad.
I'm gonna get to yours. I think I know what yours is.
Was this another music recommendation?
Got it. Yeah. Both of you, actually. You both pissed me off. Someone said, "You're an amazing person and friend. When I get old and I'm reflecting on my life, every moment with you and our friends will be remembered as the good old days."
Wow, that's very sweet. Next.
Very profound. Even when you feel life is pummeling you into the ground, you're doing so well, and I'm so immensely proud of all the progress you've made in all aspects of your life. I love you lots.
The key is to not take any of these to heart.
Oh yeah, you're right. So I won't take "Blow" by Jackson Wang to heart, Katrina. And I won't take "Beard" to heart, John. What even did that? What even?
Look, mine was on accident. I thought you meant like what song do you think actually I need to hear? Not life advice.
Yeah.
John, you know what? After this, we're done. We're not friends anymore.
We're done. That's it.
So I said, any feedback, questions, comments, or concerns?
Oh boy.
Someone said gay.
You're not gonna like this one.
Oh, I know. I see it. Someone said life is coming at you, or is not coming at you. It's coming from you.
What?
Oh.
Life isn't coming at me. It's coming from me. I'm giving life to people.
From. I thought you said it's coming for you.
Oh no!
Like it's around the corner. The snail rapidly approaches.
It's that immortal snail. Yeah. Someone said, "Knock knock. Who's there? Boo boo hoo. Why are you crying?"
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Nah, I just love you, big bro. Heart. I wonder who wrote that one.
It wasn't me.
Oh, I know what you wrote. It looks like you repeated an answer and just wrote "beard."
Look, you were rushing me through it. All right, you had already started at the beginning. I didn't know what to think.
Is it because you don't have one?
I just wrote beard. I have no feedback.
Yeah.
Are you jealous?
Yeah, if I could have a beard as cool as your beard, I would have a beard, but I can't. It's not my fault. It's genetics.
Are you the only one without one, or do your brothers not have beards either?
Everybody else in the world does have a beard. I'm the only one that does not. Yes.
Lame. Stinky. Loser. Dummy. Sorry, that's rude.
That is.
I don't take it back though.
I'm crying internally and externally.
Yeah. But anyways, we've reached an hour. Katrina, is there anything you want to say to the people?
Question.
Is there anything you want to say to the people?
Are we going already?
It's been an hour.
It has been an hour.
Damn it.
The party doesn't have to end. We do
I
have
guess
to organize
whenever
stuff afterwards.
you say it's done.
Yeah.
Because you're the guest.
Can we?
Do you have
John,
anything anything you pressingly really want to talk about before we close out?
Yeah.
Nah, I just want to hang out with you guys more.
That's gay.
This is your piece, like the hot ones do. You got to promote. You got to promote your Twitter or your
promote your social media.
Yeah.
Or your
where can the people
like
find
that.
you?
Well, I go on Instagram and on TikTok and on Twitch. I go at by Leona Tyla. It's LeonaTyla. That's on my Instagram, TikTok, and my Twitch. I just recently started streaming on Twitch after 3 years again. So I'm gonna try my best that I can to start streaming a little bit more often, but at the same time I am a little bit busy. But I would try my best to keep a frequent schedule on whether I can stream or not. But hopefully I can be able to post a little more often.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
We love streaming and creative endeavors. That's why you should stream it. Be on the lookout because Katrina may be releasing some music here soon.
Yeah.
Is it also under Leona Tyla, or do you have it under something? Would you have it under something else?
It's also under Leona Tyla.
Either it's gonna be Katrina releasing music, or it's gonna be like a group a family group releasing music here soon. We'll see what happens. No, it's
It's
gonna be
something that
Katrina.
is currently oh,
Yeah, it's in
okay.
development. It's in development.
Yeah.
We'll be like Billie Eilish and Phineas. They're brother and sister combo, and they both release music separately, but they
Oh,
also work
we need
together.
we need to come up with a duo name then.
Um, the Barnyard.
Whoa.
Hell no.
Wow, that's kind of
We are
rude.
not naming our duo after a children's show.
Well, you know, a
Physically
Barnyard
recoil.
isn't just a show, right? Like it was a thing before the show, right?
How would I know that? I was a kid.
Well, oh, I love you so much, sister. I
Technically,
do.
none of us were born back then, so we don't know what's going
You know
on.
what? We're gonna leave it at that. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
Follow everybody on Twitter.
Oh yeah, we'll put the links in the chat.
Hell yeah, we will.
I
Well,
guess
thanks for coming,
that's
everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being our guest today.
Thank you for
Katrina.
having me on the
Yep.
podcast.
Of course. Actually,
yeah.
fun fact: Katrina was the very first person to ask to guest star on the show, I believe. But
Yeah,
just
but
things,
since you told
things
me
didn't work out until now. I literally was
Yeah.
like, "Dang, I want to get a guest for the podcast." And I was gonna ask my brother first, and then I was gonna ask my room, and I was like, you know what? I should probably ask my sister. She's wanted to do this more than anybody else. And I was first, she's really like, yeah, no, I got work. And I'm like, well, dang, you hate me then, huh?
Oh.
You
Well,
heard it
what
here
are
first,
we
folks.
if we're not dream makers?
Yeah, you met your heroes. How does it feel?
I feel honored.
We're making dreams come true. Are we like make a wish? Anyways,
We're
we
like
should probably get out of here.
Make-A-Wish.
God
Yeah,
damn it!
yeah.
No, that's what I was gonna say. And then I took it back. I was like, oh, that's too far, probably.
Hey, it's too far for you. I have no such boundaries.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Well, yeah. All right. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.